sensing different students and teacher perceptions on the integrations of the pedagogic method, somatic education, and contemporary dance technique. A somatic approach to contemporary dance technique advocates individuals' uniqueness and the distinctive sensory experience of its study as a starting point to improve understanding and self-knowledge of movement. Despite the research increase of somatic education within dance education and academia, there has been little research investigating somatic education and contemporary dance from the perspective of the study. This thesis presents a phenomenological study examining study perceptions of the pedagogic methods of somatic education and contemporary dance technique with a group of pre-professional and professional dancers in New Zealand. A social contextualist positions inform the research teaching process and the interpretation of student experience. Students' voices are examined through thematic analysis, while the research teaching practice is investigated through research and reflective practice. Student perceptions of experience over 5 days of class are gathered through participants' observation, group discussions, journal entries, individual interview results are discussed in relation to social contextualist epistemology. Students' perceptions of self-authority and sensory awareness in dance. The study has shown that a combination of both teacher and student-centered pedagogy was a useful approach for integrating somatic education and contemporary dance technique. The outcome of this study may contribute to knowledge in a list of areas that includes research methodology in dance, research in the pedagogic methods of somatic education, and research in teacher professional knowledge in dance education. Objective: this thesis presents a phenomenological study examining study perceptions of the pedagogic methods of somatic education and contemporary dance technique with a group of pre-professional and professional dancers in New Zealand. Subject: somatic education and contemporary dance technique with a group of pre-professional and professional dancers in New Zealand. Collecting data, observation from collecting data, research through observation from journal entities and individual interview. Research method: observation, group discussion. Resources are discussed in relation to social context with epistemology. Student perception of self-authority and sensory awareness in dance. Conclusion: the outcome of this study may contribute to knowledge in a range of areas that include research methodology in dance, research in the therapeutic methods of somatic education, and research in teacher professional knowledge in dance education. Hedgewood, academia, past of speech, now. Definition: the world of learning, teaching, research, etc. at university and people involved in it. Example: learning figure from academia and industry. Hedgewood, interpretation, past of speech, now. Definition: the particular way in which something is understood or expressed. Example: her evidence suggests a different interpretation of the event. Definition: the particular way in which somebody chooses to perform a piece of music arose in a prayer, etc. Example: a modern interpretation King learns. Hedgewood, sensory, past of speech. Adjective. Definition: connected with your physical sense. Example: sensory or the organ. Hedgewood, contemporary, past of speech. Adjective. Definition: contemporary with somebody, something belonging to the same time. Example: He was contemporary with the dramatic concrete definition, belonging to the present time. Example: life in contemporary return. Headword, outcome, past of speech, now. Definitions: the result or effect of an action or event. Example: we are confident of a successful outcome.